This is an English story ballad from at least the 1700s. That's when it was first written down. Could be older. Sometimes goes by the name of The Golden Glove, sometimes called Dog and Gun, which are both plot elements in the story. Sometimes it's also known as the Squire of Tamworth, which doesn't make sense to me because he pretty much appears in the first verse and then doesn't figure in the rest of the story at all. The other interesting thing about it is that most of these types of ballads that feature a female protagonist, which this one does, it doesn't end well for her. She usually ends up murdering somebody or getting murdered, or both. In this one, that doesn't happen. What we end up with is basically a reverse Cinderella story. She gets her happy ending and gets to do a little fun cross-dressing on the way. Here's The Golden Glove. Hope you can follow the story. It gets a little convoluted at times, but... Words of a young squire in Tamworth we hear, who courted a nobleman's daughter so fair, and brought her to marry, it was her intent, and all the friends and relations they gave their consent. Oh, the time was appointed for their wedding day, a young farmer was chosen to give her away, but as soon as the farmer the young lady spied, oh, her heart was inflamed and bitterly she cried. Well, she turned from the squire, but nothing she said, and instead of getting married she took to her bed, and the thoughts of the farmer so ran in her mind, a way for to have him she quickly designed. Coat, waistcoat, and trousers this young girl put on, and a hunting she went with her dog and her gun. She hunted all round where farmer did dwell, because in her heart she did love him right well. And she oft times fired, but nothing she killed, until this young farmer came into the field, and no more to talk with him, it was her intent. So with a heart full of love, then to meet him she went. I thought you would be at the wedding, she cried, to wait on the squire and to give him his bride. No, sir, said the farmer, if truth I may tell, I'll not give her away, for I love her too well. Now the lady was pleased when she heard him so bold. She gave him a glove that was made out of gold, and said that she'd found it whilst walking along. She went out hunting with her dog and her gun. Well, the lady went home with a heart full of love, and gave out a notice that she'd lost a glove. And when someone finds it and brings it to me, whoever he is, that my husband shall be. Oh, the farmer was pleased when he heard of the news. With a heart full of love to the lady he goes. Oh lady, I've picked up your glove, and I hope you'll be pleased for to grant me your love. It's already granted, I will be your bride, for I love the sweet breath of the farmer, she cried. I'll be mistress of my dairy and milking my cow, whilst my jolly brisk farmer is whistling at plough. When they were married, she told her for fun how she went to hunting with her dog and her gun. And now that I have got him so fast in my snare, I'll love him forever, I vow and declare. I'll love